Hello guys, this is Breitschwert again. This time I want to tell you about Chivalry, medieval warfare, and I would like to show you how people duel in this game because there are specific duel servers. So to get started I will select a rather easy class to duel, like the knight using a longsword with a kite shield, and I will show you what dueling is all about. So first up, you select someone you want to duel and then press C. This should tell them that you want to duel, and if they agree they will see you back and you will see the animation of them greeting, like this guy. So now we are dueling until the death, and he will try to spear me, which is a rather long-ranged weapon and has also some pushback, but my shield should protect me from him, like you see here. The shield has the benefit of not requiring you to time your blocks, but you need to watch out that the guy isn't stepping past the shield. So you need to make sure that you are always either out of range or your shield is perfectly aimed. So this guy is down. Usually now you can wait until your stamina on the bottom bar, the yellow bar is on the bottom line, the yellow bar is regenerated, or your health is regenerated. This guy wants to duel, so we give him another one. He switches his weapon to a faster, longer ranged axe, and this thing is really damaging, but we can deal with him. At least I hope so. He switches to his spear again. Now we can use our usual tactic. Just make sure to not get hit, like now. As a knight you have the added benefit of also taking a lot of punishment. As you can see, I stepped around his block by moving to the right and turning to the left, so this allowed me to step around his block because he wasn't able to aim at my at the tip of my weapon very easily. This guy is not adhering to dueling rules, so we will try to take care of him. Like so. And now we will kickvote him, which you can do with either insert for agreeing or delete for disagreeing, as you can see on the left side. We will try to start a duel again, but I think this guy is rather worried that the other guy will interrupt the duel again, so he's going for the other person. We will try to help him. Okay, he's dealt with. Now let's try to duel again. I guess he doesn't want to duel, he wants to kill the guy. So as you can see, if you find any servers which have duel in their name, you usually find this sort of behavior. People trying to greet each other to start a duel, and then fighting to the death, and after killing each other, maybe regenerating part of their stamina and health before they start again. This guy has an even more troublesome weapon, the Badich. Not the Badich, the Halberd. And this one feels longer to me, but actually isn't longer than the spear. But it feels longer because it has the higher pushback. So it makes it even harder to fight. But using a shield is rather nice against long weapons because you can just block them. You need to make sure that you don't run into them all the time, because blocking an attack will drain your stamina, and it can be troublesome if they constantly bash your shield. Now he switches to throwing weapon, which is no problem for us. Shields are meant to deal with those. So we found a hole in his pattern, struck him, and he was dealt with. The longsword has the added benefit of being a two-handed weapon that you can use one-handed with a shield. To do so you just press the one button to switch between longsword with shield or longsword without shield. Here we have a man-at-arms. These guys have a teleport and can quickly close the distance or get away, like so, as you saw him. And to deal with those guys, you need to be pretty much a bit on the defensive. He also uses the sword that does extra damage against knights. I forgot the name, but let's check. Well, in the next round. So, yeah. Problem is, duel mode is currently not official yet, so it will take some time before it gets implemented. But it should in the end be similar to what is currently happening. So for my second time, I will still use the knight, but I will use a two-handed weapon that can't be used with shield. I still select the shield if someone decides to use throwing weapons or decides to go crazy. This is my favorite map of dueling because it's wide open, you can do all sorts of things. And here we have the guy with the sword again. I'm not confident enough to use the hammer against him, so I will switch to sword with shield. And I have a rather fast sword, so you can see that deals pretty nicely with him. Against this guy with a two-handed sword, sure, I will do. Hammers are really nice for draining stamina on opponents and are also pretty much hefty damage dealers. As you can see here. This guy is going crazy, so I will write duel server, which he didn't listen to. I hope he will learn it, which doesn't seem likely. So, the way to deal with this guy, who appears to be really laggy, is to, I guess, try to hit him with the hammer and probably die in the process. Or just walk away and he will not care. And we will use the chat again. He left. Okay, let's get back to dueling. This guy is wounded. We will wait if he agrees to duel first, so you can see he did, so he doesn't mind being damaged. And as you can see from the blood on his clothing, he is pretty much already dead, because if we hit him once with the hammer, he should die instantly. This is the guy with the sword again. I will use no shield and my fast Nordic sword. He agrees, so let's see if we can try to win this fight against this fast person. We got 2 hits, so he can only take 1 more unless we let him regenerate. This was close. This was nice. Okay, long-ranged weapon versus two-handed heavy. Okay, we have a randomer again. DP guy. We will vote kick him. To do this, you just wrote kick and part of his name, and it should show up in a list, so you write confirm and the number you want to kick, and it will then initiate the kick vote. Pretty easy. Let's see if enough people agree to kick vote him. Sometimes the greeting does not show in the correct direction, so you need to make sure that he really means you or not. But he did, so that was nice. So if you like this basic look at dueling, I could give you the other classes as well. I will probably do so. Next I will be doing the Vanguard. For the Knight, it's basically either two-handed weapon or one-handed weapon with shield. You can also do normal one-handed weapons, but that's basically the same for every class. So I will kill this guy and then I will leave. and call it a day for now. I hope I will kill him. Yes, I did. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please leave me a message. If I need to change something, please let me know. And I will see you next time.